Hello,
Hello, Victoria. How are you?
fine.
Fine. Okay. Today we will start with the lesson. It's only a game. And can you tell me, did you have lunch today?
Yes,
And what did you eat?
soup.
Soup?
Yeah,
Soup of what kind? What kind of soup? Hello, can you hear me?
yes.
Can you answer the question? Victoria, Victoria, hello.
Hello.
Can you answer the question? Can you answer the question? Hello, Victoria.
Hello.
What's your favorite sport? How often do you practice?
My favorite sport is um, figure skating.
How often do you practice?
Mm,
Tell us about any sports competitions you have entered. Next question. Tell us about any prizes you have won.
I don't understand.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Vocabulary: badminton, cricket, kit, pool, skiing, stadium, table tennis, or winner.
Read.
Read plus circle the picture.
Mm, badminton. Mm, table. Table tennis. Winner. Skiing. Stadium. Mm, pool. Kit. Cricket.
Actually, this is kit, this is pool, this is cricket. Let's move on to the next slide. Use your hand to send an object through the air.
Mm, tired.
Okay, next, to do an activity very often so you become good at it.
Practice.
Mhm. Move through water by moving your hands and arms and legs.
Swim.
Needing rest or sleep.
Go. Not tired.
Finished first in a competition.
Won.
Okay. The first one, use your hand to send an object through the air.
Practice.
Pro. Next part one.
Can you do any sport really well? Would you like to do it professionally? It may seem easy to you to swim, run, or throw a ball off a job. However, to compete at a high level, you must start young, and you have to practice for many hours every day of years before you'll be ready to enter important competitions. If you fall over, get tired, or injure yourself, you mustn't give up. This might be why only a few people become professional. Garbine Muguruza made it in 2016 when she was 22 years old. She won the French Open, one of the sport's most important competitions.
Okay, let's do some questions. What sport she playing?
Tennis,
What's her name?
um, Gerbian Muguruza.
Mm-hmm. And what does she talk about competitions? What is she saying about competitions?
Um, it may seem easy to you to swim around or throw a ball for a drop.
Mm-hmm.
However, to compete at a high level, you must start young and you have to practice for many hours every day for years before you'll be ready to enter important competition.
Okay, now let's come back. Tell us about any sports competitions you have entered.
Dance.
What? You don't understand the question, or you don't have answer to the question?
Mm,
You don't understand the question, or you understand the question?
understand.
Understand. Then what is the answer? You can say, I have not entered any competition. And the next question, tell us about any prizes you have won. For this question, you can say, I have not won any prizes. Okay, next. Can you do any sport really well? It may seem easy to you to swim, run, or throw a ball for a job. To compete at a high level, you must start young. You have to practice for many hours every day for years before you will be ready to enter important competitions. Tennis players needn't spend all their time thinking about tennis. Recently, she couldn't go on holiday with her friends because she needed to play tennis. We use can to talk about ability, necessity. We use have to,
Necessity.
yeah, ability, necessity. Mm, we use have to talk about possibility, obligation, may to talk about possibility, ability. We use must to talk about possibility, obligation. This is really important. Can, have to, may, must, needn't. Ask me now if you
Mm,
don't
mhm.
understand this. Do you know the meanings of these or you don't know?
Mm,
Necessity means
yes,
which needs to be done.
we,
Understand?
mm, yes.
Next,
We use have to talk about possible possibilities.
possibility. Possibility means this. And might happen. Possibility, not sure. Obligation, similar to necessity. Everything clear? No question? Possibility is the same one. This is the same word, possibility. Possibility, it can, might happen. It's not for sure, which means tomorrow it might rain. It means tomorrow it can rain, tomorrow it cannot rain. We don't know. This is possibility. Obligation, I am obligated to teach you English. You are obligated to come to the class on the right time. This is obligation. It is duty. It is very important. Understand? Next, we use can, can't, cannot to talk about ability in the present, and could, couldn't to talk about ability in the past. Again, this is a bit important. Ability in the past, use could, couldn't, can, can't, ability in the present. Okay, we can use must, have to for rules made by other people, or when the person doing the action believes it necessary. There is no past form of must. We use had to. The negative form is don't have to. Okay. When my dad was at school, he what? Okay.
Football players may follow the rules of the game.
Hmm. Why may? Because it's a game, it's a professional game. It is very, very important to follow the rules of the game. When something is very, very important, it is obligation. Obligation, we use must. May, we use possible. But it is a game. It is very, very important to follow the rules. So it is obligation. It will be must. So let's try again. Can you read? Yes. The weather forecast says it's going to snow tomorrow. So
Mm, might
yeah, we might go snowboarding because we don't know. Sports people,
have to.
sports people have to train every day. Good. Number five,
Couldn't.
we couldn't go for a run today if we don't have to. Well, like before, here we talked about that we use couldn't to talk about in the past. But it is not past. It is it is present today. Today. So let's try again. We
Needn't.
needn't go for a run today if we don't have to. Yes, this is correct. Next.
Mm, you can tell me what.
Well, please read the full sentence and then select. You might change your option. Read the full line.
You must tell the sports teacher if you don't feel well.
Yes, yes, must. Because when you feel sick, you must tell. Now, these models, ability, necessity, obligation, possibility, are important, and you know, it will be in our next class as well. Let me give you one example and let's see if you can choose right option. Mm, in in snowboarding, in snowboarding, the player might have to cross the finish line. Choose one.
Mm, have to.
Yes, have to. Now I will give you one for needn't to see the present and past. When I am at school, Korea,
Yes.
must may study the lesson.
When you are at school, Victoria must study the lesson.
Okay. Uh, teachers have to uh,
Teachers call teach every day.
teachers could teach every day. Nice. They needn't couldn't picnic.
Hmm, mm, they needn't go for picnic yesterday.
Victoria, Victoria, my dear Victoria. We use, let me show you here somewhere. Yellow, purple. Um, we use couldn't to talk ability in the past. So in my example, it is yesterday. It is past. So choose couldn't. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Next, we have speaking. Can you tell me something about photo one?
Mm, family eat dinner.
Family is eating dinner. Can you tell me about photo two?
Mm, sheep. Mm, sheep is delivering books
Sheep is delivering books. Okay.
at the bibliothèque.
Abletic? What?
библиотека.
Can you write this word in the chat? I don't know this word. Maybe I don't understand. Uh-huh. Library. Okay, and if you have to choose these words, can't, couldn't, may, must, might, needn't, couldn't, use one word.
Mm,
Make one sentence for photo one, make one sentence for photo two, and the lesson is over.
okay. Mm, mm, when my dad uh, um, what are closing on the ship?
Where is the word? Which word do you use?
Mm,
Couldn't? Okay. Give me one sentence again.
what are closing on the ship?
Books are closing on the ship.
No, what are
What are closing on the ship?
yes?
What are closing on the ship?
What is wearing on the ship?
Ah, for example, let me give you an example of I will use the word must. Okay, yeah, I will use couldn't. If you want to use must, you can use must. I will use the word couldn't. This family is eating dinner now. Victoria, their daughter, couldn't eat dinner yesterday. So I used the word couldn't. Now I will use, tell me which word do you want me to use? Which word should I use? Hmm? Give me one word.
Mm,
Have to, yes. Okay. The father has to come home early to join the family at dinner table. You know, has to, have to depends, has to, have to. It's the same depending on the subject. So the father has to come home early to join the family at the dinner table. Can you give me one sentence?
mm, mm, one picture or two?
Yeah, yeah. Any picture.
Mm, how many how many books for sheep?
How many books for sheep? Yes. This is a good sentence, but we should use one of these words. Can't, couldn't, may, might, needn't, would, have to. We can use the word uh, can't. The sheep
Mm,
can't finish this sentence, complete this sentence. The sheep
sh- mm,
can't.
the sheep can't. The sheep can say.
Can't look at the picture and then make a sentence what uh, like similar to the picture. The sheep can't speak. Speak. The sheep can't speak is a correct sentence, but we need a sentence according to the photo. The sheep can't carry the books. So, like this. Okay, next we have it's only a game lesson two. We will do emotions, then vocabulary, then some reading, and a photograph. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, Victoria, thank you so much for joining. See you next time.
Goodbye.
Bye.